Alright, hey guys, my name's Kamikaze Highlander, and this is going to be an overview sort of guide to Ruthless. Now this isn't going to go a lot into combos or damage. This is going to be more focusing on setups and using pain and gain and the pain and gain cancels. So, this is the second time I'm making this guide. I'm going to try and do a little better this time, but here we go. So, the main thing that first part I'm going to talk about is setups, and what we're going to use is these two strings, 2 forward 4 and 2 back 4. These are both hard knockdowns. So if I go in, set him to roll, you can see on forward 2 he rolls, but that guy he can't, and this guy he can't either. So those are hard knockdowns. I'm not going to be able to get away from that, and that way you'll be able to continue your pressure. Now, you want to be careful, and you really want to be using this, well, more when they don't have meter, or, you know, if you want to be risky and try and read just them going to block, because, you know, they'll have options, depending on what you're going to do, they're going to have options to blow up your pressure. So, basically you're going to go into whatever combo you want, it doesn't really matter, and you're going to end with this 2 forward 4, or 2 back 4. Now, as you can see here, the 2 back 4 needs to come out a little later, or the last hit won't connect, and they can tech roll. Oops, too long on that one. Wow. Let's see if I can go this way, actually. Yeah, that was better. Okay, so this 2 back 4 pops them right at this perfect back 2 launcher range. Actually, it's not quite perfect, because the first hit will connect, but the second one will wait. And they can start blocking after that. And that, you know, you just lost basically, you know, 20-30% damage because you didn't get your launcher. So when you end this 2 back 4, or 2 forward 4, you're going to take a tiny little step forward. And then it will connect. So tiny little step, and you can see that works fine. And then with the 2 back 4, you're at this poke range, which is great. This is the fastest move that Ruthless and Vicious have. It's 7 frames, which is really, really good. I mean, the only thing better that they have is this down 1. But 2 forward 4 are going to pop them low, and then you can go in. I usually would go with a low at this range, because they're a little faster. This is pretty long startup. So you can do 2 4, and then back 3 into a pain and gain cancel. Or you can do 2 back 4, down 4, no pain and gain cancel. And if you can get them to start respecting that, and, you know, if you can train them, every time you go for the forward 4, you go for the overhead, and every time you go for the back 4, you go for a low, you can start mixing that up with, you know, running in and doing a low. Or dropping them close, they're blocking low because they think the low's coming out, and then you go that overhead. Right? So, as far as like a combo goes for this, you're gonna I like to use 4 because it's really beefy. I think, yeah, I mean 1-1 only gives you 4% on startup. This is 7. That's 3, and that's 5. So, and that's only 3 as well. So 4 gives you the most. So you can do 4, pain and gain. And then you're gonna take a little tiny step forward, and then you can get that launcher. Or you can do 4, pain and gain. Whoops. Damn it. And then you can do your low, or overhead. And like I said, you really want this for when they don't have meter, or when we're going to get into the next section, which is basically armor properties for pain and gain. So if you don't know, every stack of pain and gain, you get a hit of armor during your recovery frames. So that's 51 frames. So you got 51 frames for at most 3 hits of armor. But you also only have it when Ferra is on your back. So as soon as I, whoops. So as soon as I cancel out of that, that armor's gone. I can show you that by setting him on reversal. Let's go with flurry. Right. So you saw, I went for that pain and gain cancel, but I canceled it too early, and he punished me. But what you can do, and it's going to take some practice and you know, good reads. It really is a hard read. But you can, if they're blocking and they're going to reverse, you can actually eat up their reversal, cancel your pain and gain, and then still get that combo. Oops. See. Yeah, looks like that. So I ate. Oh wow. So I wait, punish his reversal. And you know, I can even just sit here and just let him whiff basically on me. Like I don't even have to cancel that pain and gain. The cancel just, you know, gives me, you know, some more options with the toss. Right? So that's basically using pain and gain to cancel. You can also do it off the back 3-2-1, or back 1-2-1, or just back. This guy leaves you neutral, so that's 0-1 block. Right. So eating armor, and then canceling and punishing with pain and gain. It's pretty crazy. So the next thing I'm going to talk about is what was the next? Oh, okay, anti-airs. So let's make him stop doing that. So I'm not a professional in any fighting game. This is, you know, this game I am most familiar with. I really haven't played any other fighting games. But as far as my understanding is, anti-airs in this game are not great. Lash Takeda has a fantastic anti-air with down forward one, I think. It's amazing, and I haven't played Lasher in quite a while. But not a lot of other characters have really good anti-air options. Torr has a few. I made an error here, and I meant vicious. One of the better ones with boss toss. The vertical hitbox on boss toss is huge, and you'll catch a lot of people on wake up jumps doing that. But if you're playing Ruthless, your anti-air options are going to be, as far as normals, this is down 3, and you know, I've seen it around on Test Room before, so it's nothing super new. But if you haven't seen it, it's kind of insane. You know, that's a super high hitbox for a low. If I can, wow. If I can space myself right. Wow, his jump arc is weird, I feel like. There we go, that was too late. Oops. So yeah, I mean, you can combo off this, I'm just not for some reason. There we go. Alright, so that's, you know, 1 bar, 30% punish for an anti-air. That's pretty good. Oh, this I forgot it as well when I talked about it last time. But I just did it, so I'll remember. Just real quick, going back to this 2-4-4, you did have to take a tiny step forward to get the overhead, but doing 2-4-4 puts him at the perfect range for your neutral jump. I see a lot of lackey players, you know, a lot of the pro players, other than like Biohazard, really play, like I'm talking about like Gur. I've seen a lot of lackey games, but I could not live without this neutral jump. It's crazy long. It's like half a screen. Oops, didn't mean to dash there. You know, and you know, you can sit here. Oops, you know. Wow, if I could remember the spacing. Hit him, run in, and you know, get a full combo. Right. So 2-4-4, also really great for neutral jumps. But anyway, so you have this down 3 as an anti-air. You can also use just a standing one. That's not bad. The hitbox on it's okay. You know, you need to be a little more careful. Use 2. It's a little faster than 1 is, but the recovery I think is a little longer. So you can see I can't really combo off of that. Off that 2-1. I can combo off the 1 just fine. Right? I can combo off this 3 just fine. You can also can also use down 4. I think it's a little beefier than the down 3. Yeah, just a bit beefier. 7 versus the 6 you were getting off of down 3. And you can also use down 1. Right? I mean, that's... the hitbox on this is insane, I feel like. Right? And then you can also use it, the neutral jump, for rad jump-ins. I mean, it's not, this isn't the fastest neutral jump. It's 16 frames. Plenty of other people have faster ones, but the range on it is huge, right? It just really shuts down airspace. Okay, so yeah, down 3, really good. Down 1, pretty good. 2, pretty good. 1, pretty good. Down 4. And then neutral jump as well. And that's like a really good trip guard. Right? Wow, if I can... And then you also have... Let me just get some space. The Ferra toss, the overhead Ferra toss is also pretty good. Now you need to watch your spacing on it. If they're really far away and you go for a far toss, they might jump over it. Or if you go for a close toss and they're too far away. Right, there was a whiff. So you gotta kind of space it. But it's really good. I mean, online scorpions and katanas, they always, well, not online scorpions as much, but online katanas pretty much always jump away on the start of the match, and I catch, 9.9 out of 10 with that overhead toss. So those are your anti-air options. But pretty much all you have is Ferra Torr. His air game is not strong. He's got a pretty slow jump. He does have a really good jump in 1. It's definitely not Kotal Khan levels. But if you catch him at just like the tip of this, there's really nothing you can do. Oh, I guess I got it back then. There's really nothing you can do to keep the combo going, right? So a lot of other characters have. Yeah, see, so I whiffed it on that. Like, it's just, there's no... I mean, I think that's probably your best bet. And even then it's not actually a true block string. The startup on the back 2 is just too long. You don't get enough hit advantage. I think you could probably get it off. Yeah. So you have enough hit advantage off of the jump in 2 to get that. But you don't have the same range you do with the jump in 1. So the last thing I wanted to talk about, I guess, well, I had to kind of talk about it earlier. I didn't go into as much into detail as I did. But you can also use your pain and gain on wake-ups as well. And I'll set them to do that. Whip salt. So, throw that out, pain and gain, ate that. And now I've got a full combo. Right? And, depending on the string that they're going to use, like say if, I can't really think of a double hitting fast wake up, but unless you've got more than one stack, you need to be kind of thinking about what moves they have when you do your pain and gain, because you might need all 3 of those hits of armor to eat it. I think that was, I feel like, much less than I covered this time. I did talk a little bit about setups. You can also use the command grab to set up pain and gain. I think actually if I set him to do something different on Wake Up, nope, that was the wrong one. Yeah, like if I get him to do his tornado strike. Oops. Yeah, throw him away. Right, so I can eat that. And that'll eat like teleports, that'll eat Jax's dash punch. It's pretty good. Oh wow, man, that whip recovery is so much better now. So I'll show you a quick one. I did kind of steal this from Test Your Might. I can't honestly remember off the top of my head who posted this, but this is a safe 3 pain and gain stack setup. If I can remember how to do it. Yeah, if I'd set him to do something else, I probably would have eaten that, but right, so that was 3 pain and gains right there. So now I'm already at, you know, my max damage buff. Nope. Oh, sorry, that was supposed to be for not a bar. But yeah, I mean 43 for a bar. Try to do this without using the bar. Damn it. Yeah. 40% for a bar, right? And that was just 1 pain and gain. So I mean, when you get 2 going on, this does like 60% or something. Redonkadonk. 58. Using a bar will put that up to 63, I'm pretty sure. So pain and gain is crazy good now. Lots of things cancel off of it. He doesn't have any overhead cancels, so you know, most players are going to be, if you can train them, if you're always canceling pain and gain off of lows, like down 4, back 3, or even forward 3, or down 3, you know, there's not enough hit advantage on down 3 to really keep a combo going. But you can, you know, you could go for a throw. Wow, if I could get the... Wow. I'm just so used to doing the forward 2 off of a cancel that I have a really hard time doing anything else. Like that, you know, doing run forward 2 is just muscle memory at this point. But yeah, if you can train them to block low for pain and gains, then you can start throwing out this overhead pretty safely. I think that about covers it this time around. I'm gonna double check my time and see if I did a little bit of a better job on this one. So thanks guys, thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know if you want me to add anything. I'll try and maybe start getting a Ruthless one going, but it won't be too much different. The only real difference is the command grab and having boss toss, which is that back forward 4. Okay, thanks guys.